Hey guys, welcome back. So we're jumping right into the tutorial. I have already prepped my face with my moisturizer, and I'm going to add a little more juiciness with a little bit of the Fix Plus. Bless you. Moving on to primer, I'm going to use the Make It Forever Skin Equalizer in step 1, and then I'm going to do a little bit of lip prep and use my Best Damn lip mask because my lips have just been a little dry lately and I want them to be nice and moisturized by the time we get to our lipstick. For foundation today, I'm going to use my truest love of all, which is the L'Oreal True Match in W5. I'm going to just dot this all over my face and then I'm going to blend it in or pounce it in with a damp beauty blender. Hey, I miss you guys. I feel like I just jumped right into the tutorial. Onto brows, I'm starting with, of course, the Anastasia Brow Wiz Pencil. I think this is in Chocolate or Brunette. I'm not sure, but I'll have it listed down below. And then I go in and fill them in with powder using the Anastasia Brow Powders as well. I just use a mixture and I'll have them all down there as well. After the brows, we're going to move on to shadow, and the first color that I'm going to use is the color Cupcake from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to work this into my crease using it as my transition color. Next, using High Wire, which is a foiled shadow, also from Makeup Geek. I love, 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 love these foil shadows. This is kind of a silvery grayish color that I'm using. I'm using it dry here, but if I wanted it to be a little more intense, I could dampen my brush and it would be even more pigmented than it already is. So I'm going to pack this all over the kind of inner half of the lid, not so much the outer corner, because we're going to pack a little bit of a different color Makeup Geek shadow. I am on a Makeup Geek kick today. But I like these shadows. I'm going to pack a little bit of the color Unexpected, which is this like purpley taupey-ish color, and I'm going to work that on the outer corner of my eye and up into the crease a little bit. Here I'm just further blending everything out. I do have a little bit of the little pink color that we use in the beginning, which is Cupcake, and I'm just working that into the crease as well, blending everything together. Going back into High Wire, I'm going to pick a little bit up with my finger and just pat it on this way, just because I want the color to stay intense. So I do a lot of just going back and forth, adding the color, blending the color, adding the color, blending the color. So that's all I'm doing here. I'm going to add a little bit of mascara. This is the TooFaced Better Than Sex mascara, and then throw on our false lashes. I'm going to use the SocialEyes Vixen lash because, you know, I love it at the moment. I say it in one too many videos, but I just like these lashes. Corrupt from Makeup Geek, which is just a matte black. I'm going to work this on the outer corners of my eye just to intensify the look a little bit, darken it up. I did like it at just this like purpley stage, but I don't know, I was feeling a little bit of the black shadow today. So I'm just packing it on and then blending it up into the crease, into the Cupcake, and what was the other color we used? Unexpected, just blending that all together. So it's gonna be a lot of packing on and blending out, packing on and blending out. Picking up a little more Cupcake and placing it above everything just to bring a little bit more of that pink back in. Then packing on a little bit more of High Wire just to keep that inner part intense and keep it nice and bright. Then I took a little concealer. I actually used the Anastasia Beverly Hills one to highlight and clean up underneath the brows. Then going in with Max Pro Longwear in the color NW20, I'm going to use this to conceal and highlight underneath my eyes. By this time, my beauty blender is almost dry, like it's not damp really at all. So using it in that state is helping to remove any of the excess product that may be left behind so you avoid cakiness underneath your eyes. To set it, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I'm going to tap out with the Beauty Blender one more time before tapping the powder under there to make sure that there's going to be minimal creasing, because if you don't tap out before you set, you can sometimes set the creases in and then that's no fun, girl. So after that, I'm going to just sweep off any of the excess powder that may be left behind, and we are moving straight on to contouring. I'm going to use the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D and take a mixture of these two colors. I'll have the names listed down below, and then just make a really cute face and carve those cheekbones out. I'm going to go in first with this Morphe brush and then in with a Real Techniques contour brush just to thicken everything up and contour my temples, jawline, and underneath the chin as well. Out of breath. Clean up my contour, I'm going to use the Ben Nye Banana Powder and just a cosmetic wedge, and as you see here, I'm just carving it out right underneath my contour and packing on a little more powder. This is called baking. I talk about it in my full face tutorial, and it just really helps to clean my contour line up. For blush, I'm going to use this one from MAC in the color Rendezvous and just lightly sweep it on, like super lightly sweep it on, because otherwise it can be a little intense. For highlighter, I'm going to use the Make It Forever Compact Shine On in number 3, and this is just a Sigma tapered highlighting brush. After all that, I go in and remove the powder really lightly with a stippling brush and then just blend everything together, the contour, the blush, and the cheek highlight. I felt like my contour was a little harsh right there, so I just wanted to place a little bit more of the highlighting powder there, and I'm just going to let it set while we work under our lowered lash line. Going in with the color Cupcake, I'm just going to rough it up underneath there, really. I'm not being too precise. I'm just getting the color underneath the lower lash line, because we're going to go back in with the color Corrupt, which is the matte black, and then just a liner brush to get in there and add a little bit of definition, and then I blend it out with a little bit more of the color Corrupt, which I didn't have a clip of. I don't know why I put the other one in, but I did have Corrupt under there as well. And then we're going to take the color High Wire one more time and pack that in the inner corners of our eyes. Next, we're just going to add some mascara to our lower lash line and our top lashes as well to combine our falsies with our natural lashes. Next, I'm just going to remove any of the excess lip mask from my lips, and I'm going to mute them out with a little bit of powder foundation. And then I'm going to first align them with this lip liner from Milani in the color Pretty in Pink. And then on top of that, I'm going to use a MAC lipstick in the color Myth. For gloss, I'm using the color Dainty from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I didn't really like it. I thought it was a little too, I don't know, pinky or orangey. So to tone it down, I used the color Moon Glow from Marc Jacobs, and I felt like it just muted the color down ever so slightly. Next, I'm going to set my brows with some tinted brow gel from Anastasia, and then I'm going to set everything with my Best Damn facial spray to make sure my makeup is locked and loaded. So after that, this makeup look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't have anything else to tell you guys except I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!